I'm Niklas Schrimpf. I do causal kinesiology, which is a procedure where you use the biofeedback of the body to find the cause of whatever emotional problem somebody has. And what I've found, especially with family issues, those problems sometimes go back years and years, not just into the childhood of that person, but also goes back generations and generations, up to 7 generations. These unprocessed experiences within the family system are being passed on from generation to generation to generation until somebody finally gets into it and brings awareness to it. And I feel like this film can be a really powerful way to get into that.
How is it possible that one individual's problem can be passed down generation after generation?
When you grow up, you're around your family. So you're constantly exposed to the charge, the emotional charge that your parents are carrying. It just continuously is being imprinted into you.
So it's not genetic, it's actually emotional energy.
Genetics are the cooking book of the body. And the individual, based on their emotional charge, the environment, all kinds of factors, decides unconsciously most of the time what recipe they pick for themselves. So it has a huge impact, this emotional imprinting, on how the genes are being read in the end. And in epigenetics, they're now even talking about how emotional trauma has an impact on the actual genetic structure as well.
If things are passed down from generation to generation, what does this mean about taking responsibility? People already like to blame their parents for what's wrong with them, and now they can blame their grandparents?
I mean, you can always blame somebody else. It's your choice. But the question really is, does that help you? Does that serve you in any way? What matters is, are you going to take charge of that charge? Are you going to take responsibility?
Yeah, I feel like that our society has become really strong on the mental level, but is really deprived in the emotional realm. So the issue that you're talking about in this film is really universal, because we have all not learned from our parents how to really be empowered to process our emotions, to cope on a causal level.
And once you're free of a emotional charge that has been in your family for, generations, then you truly are free to be who you are.
Yeah, it's like a large perceptual shift, like this filter that's been on your perception for like years and years and years, and you had actually no idea that it was there because it felt like this is how reality is. That filter's off and you all of a sudden see clearly. Then we can really start to express who or what we really are, instead of perpetuating a cycle that was passed down from generation to generation to generation. Then we can really be us.